It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite the hand that feeds you when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time you see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and take it to the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. Now look at this! Absolute bliss! Oh, what a shock! Watch where you walk! I'm the host, I run the place. King, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame! Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best because I'm nowhere close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. Woo! Hi everyone, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Let me catch up with chat real quick as my ears get blasted. Oh my word. Here we go. Hello, Ma. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I see you're on a 3-stream streak. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed those extra points. Alrighty, so I do have a few updates I would like to share with you guys, and some of them are a little bit more minor, some of them are pretty major, so yeah. On my end, as you guys know, I was supposed to stream yesterday, but I got sick. And this time around, I caught it early enough to the point where it's like, it was only just a little bit. Like, it wasn't, like, so bad. Like, I didn't work myself to the point where, like, how do I put it? Also, this music's actually distracting me. Hold on. I'm getting distracted, guys. Can you believe it? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so a lot of the time, I find that, like, I kind of overwork myself to the point where, like, when I am sick, I don't realize it until it's one of the worst cases that I usually have. So this time around, I caught it very early, and to put it bluntly, my fiance did not let me be in denial of how sick I was. So he was very sweet. He was like, nope, you are on bed rest. We will see how you feel later if you want to stream, but I am not letting you overwork yourself today. I still have a runny nose, so I will say I still have a little bit of runny nose, but not the worst. But yeah, he took very good care of me. He kept an eye on me, made sure I took my medicine, and for the most part, I'm doing a lot better today, honestly. Like, I'm genuinely surprised with how quick I recovered this time. Also, I think Sammy announced this on a previous stream. I can't remember which one exactly, but she announced that she was going to be going to the Amazing Digital Circus, the Last Act premiere, sometime in June. And I kind of worked with her to come up with a cute idea. So, one thing that people are planning on doing at the Digital Circus premiere is that they plan to trade bracelets kind of like Swifties do, right? Well, Sammy also wanted to do that, but she was like, I don't want to make bracelets though. Everyone's making bracelets. And I pointed out the fact that she is a sensory bracelet, and we came up with this idea of making sensory keychains. So the idea is that we're getting like these silicone beads that are like kind of squishy, but also have like a little bit of density to them. So that way, like when someone squishes them, it's kind of like a comforting squish, if that makes any sense. It's like a stress ball. That's the best way to put it. Silicone beads are like a stress ball, but they're on a smaller scale. So if you have all of them on a keychain, not only obviously is it really easy to store, but it also could have more practical use than a bracelet. So I'm thinking sometime soon, I don't know when it's gonna happen because I have to wait for the supplies to reach Sammy so Sammy can bring them over to me. But sometime soon, I'm gonna do a stream where I am making sensory keychains based on the Digital Circus. I'll see if I can pull up all the characters. Like, is there like a... No, that's not what I'm looking for. I saw a picture where like, it's the characters, but they're misnamed. There we go. There we go. Okay, I found it. See if I can pull it up on screen. Well, it's small. It's probably going to be a little pixelated, but these are the characters I'm going to base the sensory keychains off of. I'm going to try to go based on color, if that makes any sense. Like maybe like do purples and whites for Kinger, blues and dark blues for Ragatha, obviously red and blue for Pomni, yellow and purple for Jax. I think a bunch of different colors for Zooble would be nice if I can make it happen. And then I think I'm gonna go for a white, red, and maybe some black for Gangle. But I have to see like how many beads I get of each color, because I'm gonna be limited, because the plan is that I'm making 60. I don't know if I'll be able to make 60 in the stream, but at the very least, like the goal is that I have to make 60 keychains because apparently that's the amount of people that are expected to show up for the premiere. That's how many tickets have sold so far in the theater that Sammy's going to. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how many I can make and how many are actually gonna look like the characters. I will say, anything that does not fit a character, I am just going to say that they are an abstracted keychain. What's this character? Oh, it's an abstracted keychain. Don't worry about it. They're just abstracted. It's fine. But with that being said, I am going to let Sammy take over for a little bit so that way she can update you guys on how she's been doing. So, Sammy! Hi, everyone. It is so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. So like Aurora, I also got sick. And I had a very sad moment on the stairs when I was sick. I legit... Okay, so here's the grand story, because this all happened yesterday morning, so I remember it very clearly. I woke up, and my entire body ached, despite the fact that I slept really well. I slept really well, but I wake up with my whole body aching, my throat hurting. I feel like I'm sweating buckets, so I'm just like, no, I can't be sick. Are you fucking kidding me? So I'm like, you know, maybe it's just me. I'll get dressed. I get like the inner layers that I normally wear, and I'm already like, I can't do this. I can't do this. But of course, my lovely husband's asleep, so I can't use him for a second opinion. So you know who I go down to? My mom. I gotta just sit on the stairs at the basement because her, like, whole setup is in the basement. It's, like, a really cute setup. And I'm just like, Mama, I think I'm sick. I need second opinion. And she's like, okay, what's going on? And I explained it. She's like, Sammy, you're sick. Just call off. You don't want to spread that to the kids. So I unfortunately had to call off yesterday, which sucked. But it was okay. But otherwise, like, I'm doing a lot better now, thank God. I had to go in with a mask today, which I will say I felt pretty stylish with my black mask on. But other than that, confidence has still been pretty good. I've been dealing with a lot of rough situations at work lately with some of these kids, so I'm actually genuinely surprised that my confidence hasn't taken a dip yet. I think it's because I had that breakthrough, like, I think it was either last week or the week before. I can't remember which week it was, but point being, I had a breakthrough. Oh my god. Sorry, you're gonna hear a lot of that this stream. I do apologize. I also found out that we have some new students applying to come to this school, and let's just say that there's a very high chance that I might keep my allocation because we're getting some very high needs. Extremely high needs. Like one of the cases I just got, it's like, they're not bad. They're not bad. Judging from their, oh god. Judging from, like, their profile, like, genuinely, I'm very excited to work with this student who is coming based on their profile. I'm like, okay, this looks fine. There's little risk to themselves. There's little risk to me. But on the other hand, I'm just like, oh god, this kid cannot do anything for themselves. They need help. Like, I am happy to help them, for the record. I am absolutely happy to help them. It's just like, yeah, with nobody around, you can't do shit. I am so sorry. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited, actually. I'm excited to learn more about this kid. Hopefully, negative traits don't develop once they're in a public school, because from what I know, they're from a little bit of an alternative school, so we'll have to see. And thank you, Ma. This is, my, Sammy dress. I usually go for a black and pink, color scheme, so thank you, I appreciate it. I will say, I also have the, oh, what number did I associate this on? What number is this on? There it is! Okay, it took a second to put on. This is actually, fun fact, this is also my EA mode. It is my school spirit colors, so I feel super pretty. But we'll just switch back to black and pink for now. And hello, Colin! It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And Echo Shun! Okay, anything else? It's been raining a shit ton this whole week. I don't know if it's been the same for you guys, wherever you guys are, but it has been raining a shit ton up here, and let's just say my folks that really benefit from outdoor recess were a little bit crazy this week. Like, legitimately. Like, I had several kids screaming. I had one kid jump off of a desk. I had to lecture them why you shouldn't jump off of a desk in a classroom. Just needless to say, the indoor recess has not been helping. And it has not been going well. And wait, backpedal. Ma, are you Canadian? Are you Canadian? Have I found one of the moose-related species? Are you maple syrup blooded? Are you maple syrup blooded? Are we the same? I need to know. Musin! First, I'm not pretty. I'm not pretty. I'm not pretty. I don't even know if you've actually seen what I look like, for the record. And I am, I'm not pretty. Don't ask my husband. Don't ask my husband. Maple, let's fucking go! You're Canadian too? Ma, I don't know if you knew this about me. I am Canadian. I am 100% Canadian. Born and raised in Canada. Damn! Dude! I feel like this might be a little personal, so don't feel like pressure to answer this. Are you more West Coast Canadian, or are you, East Coast Canadian? Because I think I technically count as an East Coast Canadian based on what I know. Oh, no, no, it's not, I mean, something else we share in common. I am Catholic. I'm not super out there with my, my religion. But, I am Catholic. That's another thing we share in common. Which I will say, guys, just as a heads up, even though, I am Catholic, I respect all religions. I love to learn a lot about different religions. In fact, recently I actually got to help out with, Ramadan. I was helping a lot with, organizing the prayer room. I even got to witness, one of the prayers recently, and it was amazing. So, just letting you guys know that even though I am Catholic, I love learning more about different religions. East Coast. Oh, you're East Coast. Shit. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I guess we're both East Coast then. Yeah, we're both East Coast. Because judging from, like, where, like, the cutoff is, essentially, for East and West Coast to Canada, I'm guessing I'm East Coast. But there we go. I think you mean maple. Or maple, yeah. I might have done, and you shush. Sammy, I'm British. The rain is yeah, hey, up here in Canada, it is very concerning when there's so much rain. Yeah, no, recess because of rain. Back when it was elementary, was super frustrating. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Catholic here too. Easter is fun around here because when you drive around, you can spot a... Oh, God. I'd say, yeah, Easter is pretty fun because, like, on one hand, like, you kind of know when it's coming, which means you can prepare for all the Easter snacks. You know when it's happening, so that way you can get the snackies. I have no problem sharing. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. But yeah, who knew? Who knew we were both East Coast Canadians? That is wild. Canada English is like the British. Well, okay, that technically holds some truth because, from my understanding, the foundation of Canada was, people from Europe came here. And of course, that is a very complicated history, but to put it in simpler terms, yes, a lot of Canada's, we'll say, early foundation was based on European settlers. Make me shush. Only one person has successfully done that lately. Shush! Shush! Getting back onto my list, I only have one more thing to mention, and that is, because of these lovely indoor recesses, some kids have found out that I am a voice actor. To explain it, I actually had to cover, indoor recess in one of the portable units that we have. And I was like, okay. I mean, this is normal for me. I'm just gonna bring my laptop. Maybe I can play some ambient stuff in the background, or maybe I could show one of 2 movies I have on my Google Drive. And a lot of these kids, I know most of them are my bussers, most of them are students who love to come talk to me, so I had no issue in this room. And I offered, the floor to basically be like, okay, since indoor recess, guys, I have a few options for you. One of them is putting on some just ambient music from Kingdom Hearts. Nothing too distracting, just sort of background stuff if you want to listen to it. It's jazz. I have Kiki's Delivery Service. And then I have Princess Pretty Cure, which is a movie that I was in. And immediately, when I put up the vote, the entire room wanted the movie that, of course, their teacher was in. So, a lot of them got to hear me voicing the character of Cure Flora. And for context, this was a fan production that I had done, I think, sometime last year, where it was kind of a private release, but it was a more for fun release that we did, where we did a dub of the Pumpkin Kingdom movie. And we had dubbed the entire movie. And it's always one thing I pull out of my back pocket at this school, because it's like, who would have thought that a teacher is a voice actor? That's not very common. I can tell you right now, it's not very common. And this resulted in me getting a lot of questions. They were like, how did this happen? Like, when did you do this? And what is this movie about? And of course asking, like, can you do the voice of the character that you did in real life? Which the answer is yes, of course. I had to do the voice, like, for hours on end. You'd think I'd pick a voice that's comfortable for me. But yeah, no, it was a bit of a fun experience, to say the least, to, like, share that part of myself with my students. Even though, I will say, I don't participate in the voice acting scene as much anymore. Technically, I still do through these streams, because Breaking Immersion, I am the voice actress of Aurora. But honestly, I don't do all that much voice acting, like, on my own terms, which is, like, doing comic dubs. I've kind of departed from that scene. But there are some scenes where I am still there. Like, for example, I'm with Colin for a lot of his productions. I am also with Oscar for a lot of his productions as well. And just as a friendly reminder, he is going to be releasing a PSA where I am basically the lead. Just so you know. It's gonna be so fun. You guys are gonna love it. It's so fucking good. I will say, the script was really fun to work on. Kiki's Delivery Service, base selection, thank you. I have a story on that, actually. I know, like, I'm yapping a lot, but I think you guys won't mind the yap a little bit longer if I can tell you guys a story of how I have Kiki's Delivery Service on my work account. So, for those who have been around for a long period of time, you guys might remember the time where I was working in a autism spectrum unit at a high school. This was part of my college placement, so it wasn't a full job, it was basically an internship. And part of that was, helping the teacher come up with, like, material for the kids to use, whether it be material the kids could learn from, to go out into the real world and do something, or just generally something that they might enjoy. And I thought about it for a while, and one movie that I had recently gone into was Kiki's Delivery Service. I had watched it during one of the nights where I was, decompressing from all of the work that I was doing. And I found that for an audience of young adults, or people who are late teenagers, they would actually benefit a lot from Kiki's Delivery Service. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a copy of the Disney release, because at the time there were two releases of Kiki's Delivery Service. One was I forget who is the current distributor of Kiki's Delivery Service, but there's the current distributor, and then there was the Disney release of Kiki's Delivery Service. I wanted specifically to go with the Disney release, just because of some of the soundtrack songs were really good, and they also described what was happening on screen, which could help a ASD audience further understand what was going on. But also, in general, I just loved the music better. It was a total bias call. And I had to go through this whole fucking process of buying the DVD, realizing that I could not rip the DVD with the current hardware I had. Using other hardware did not work to rip said DVD, so I was kind of screwed. I will say, I was happy to have the DVD so that way I could show, hey, I bought it. And I also used this DVD to basically just watch the movie and make notes of where I needed to edit, because even though this movie was advertised for all audiences back in the day, there were some questionable things for the nowadays. Like, back in the day, like, it wasn't super questionable, but there were some things where I was like, okay, I might need to edit these out for an ASD audience. In particular, the hitchhiking scenes. In modern day, I should not be encouraging kids with ASD to hitchhike, because that could put them in serious danger. So I knew I had to edit those scenes out. But I was kind of at a standstill, like, okay, I can't rip the DVD. What the fuck do I do? And I almost went ahead and just, like, you know, screen recorded the whole movie. But then my husband was like, I'm just gonna go find you a copy. I will take care of it. And I don't know how the fuck my husband did it, but he managed to get the Disney dub for the most part. I had to go in and edit in the original songs, which, I mean, I was already planning on editing out certain scenes. Again, the hitchhiking scene. So it was like, alright. So I spent, like, I think I spent the whole night. But for the record, I had a day off the next day, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I spent the whole night editing this film to be more ASD friendly. In this case, removing any inappropriate humor and putting back the original Disney songs that were in the movie. It was a lot of fun to work on, and then I delivered it to the team, because at that point, I was actually transitioning from the ASD team to the resource team instead. But I always had this movie. Come next year, I have, in a job where, you know, I wasn't expected to do ASD unit stuff, lo and behold, in my first year of working at my current job, I get 2 high needs, nonverbal ASD kids. And it's like, oh no. I need a way to calm them down, but also have them distracted long enough for me to actually prepare material for them. Because for those who don't know, last year in particular, most of my day was spent with these 2 kids. It was a lot. But the one thing that always calmed down one of them, ironically enough, was Kiki's delivery service, because I had saved it onto my work account just on the off chance that, you know, maybe I could use this. At least I have it on my work account in case something happens. And sure enough, that copy got a lot of watch time, because I was literally using it every single time one of the kids was starting to have a meltdown. It was the only thing that really worked. And I mean, no complaints here, because I actually adore Kiki's delivery service, but I definitely think that I'm gonna have to wait to watch the movie for a while, just because I was watching it nearly every day last year, because it was one of the few things that calmed this kid down. But yeah, that is kind of the story behind Kiki's delivery service. It was a very weird situation where, you know, I had the movie and I just used it. But with that being said, also thank you so much, Ma. I really appreciate that you learn a little bit, a thing or two from my yapping. And I will say, if you do have any questions regarding my work, whether it be that you ask me or you ask Aurora, we are more than happy to answer. We love to yap about this sort of thing. But with that being said, I'm going to be switching back to Aurora. If you guys would like to bring me back at any point, feel free to redeem Samo. But for now, here's Aurora. I'm back! Alright, let's get into some Yakuza. Wouldn't you guys agree? Now, last time, you know, I got the mission. That I have to kill Makoto. Oh. Somebody help me. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to murder. I don't want to do it. Okay. Can I go to the disco to warm up my thumbs? Fuck it. I'm gonna go back and dance for a second because I need to cool off for a second. Where is it though? Where is it? Don't let me bump into you, please. Alright, I'm gonna redeem myself from last time where I failed. Let's do this! Let's pull up the idol vines, Majima! Woo! Woo! Ah, fuck. I feel like my depth perception is really bad. Yeah. Koino Disco Queen is a remix version of EUF from Yoko Okinome? Really? Make Her Mind is a remix version of Bad from Michael Jackson? I need to hear this. Hold on. Wait, is that why it's called Miracle Johnson? Okay, I'll do one more level and then I think I'm gonna go after the main plot. Alright, come on, Majima. We gotta redeem ourselves here! Come on, Majima! You and me, buddy! like that cover. That, well, I guess it's like inspired now that I think about it. Point being, I love it. All right. It's plot time, people. Oi! Alright. You and me, buddies. Didn't even give you like a head react, really. Wow. Sorry. Okay, this is it. Hoshikushi Kaikan, here it is. Makoto Makimura's in here. Whack him, and I'm back in the family. You got this. No reason to hesitate. I've been playing hot dog this whole time for a chance like this. I ain't going through that humiliation again. This time, I'm gonna do it. Ready to bust in? Let's go. Inspire. Oh. I'm gonna have to wait to read that, because we're in cutscene mode. Oh boy. Oh, that's a knife. That's a big boy knife. Oh dear lord. Bruh. You're going in guns blazing? Yeah, I did peg you for the rogue type, but you know, you'd think you might be a little stealthy with this, right? What am I talking about? I'm talking about the semantics of killing people. Oh, wait. Isn't that a cane that someone uses when they can't see anybody? Or rather, that they can't see, like they're blind? Yeah, she's blind! Yeah, that's what I felt like. As soon as, like, I saw, like, her staff, yeah, she's blind.
俺客やって聞けや。おい、ええから聞けや。
Maji, but you're not doing a good job.
落ち着けやな。
どこにいたんですか？
俺は今店に入ってきたとこや。いきなりあんたがすごい勢いで突進してきたもんやから避けきれんかったんや。ビビったのは俺の方やで。
でも今日の予約はもう入っていないはずです。
そうなんか？いや、実はもう体がバラバラになりそうなくらい辛くてな。そしたら知り合いにこの店の店長の話聞いてな。なんや、ゴッドハンドっちゅう噂らしいやんか。せやから飛んできたっちゅうわけなんやけど。
Oh, hon, I'm so sorry.
すみません。怖くて。
Oh, hon, I know, I'm sorry.
ええんや。で、店長はおらんのか？
今日は出かけて帰ってきません。すみません。
なんで謝るんや。わかった。とにかく出直すわ。
Oh, honey.
本当にすみません。
泣くなや。
どこがお辛いんですか？さっき体がバラバラになりそうって治療されるなら早く予約をされた方が。
え、ああ、それはもうええんや。ほなまだな。
やっぱり
やっぱり違う言うとんやろうが。ほらわかった。お姉ちゃんにやってもらおうかな。な、それなら納得してもらえるか？
Wait, is she a nurse on top of being like maybe reception? Which in that case, maybe a chiropractor wouldn't be so bad for her.
お客さん本当に凝ってますね。相当辛かったんじゃないですか？
ああ。
こんなに体を酷使されてるなんて。失礼ですが、お仕事は何をされてるんですか？
仕事？俺は
Securities trader, cabaret waiter. Securities trader?
俺は
It's all good, Colin.
ああ、通りで。だからこんな足がパンパンにむくんでるんですね。
なんでそう思うんや？
だって証券会社の人って朝から晩まで取引してる間ずっと立ちっぱなしなんでしょ？実はすごい肉体労働なんだって。
ああ、せや。なんや、よう知ってるな。
Honestly, she seems like a really good massage therapist,
血の
honestly.
巡りが悪くなっちゃいますから、定期的に屈伸とかするといいですよ。
そうか。
私、お客さんから仕事のこととか街のこととか聞くのが好きなんです。お客さんが普段どんな仕事をしてて、それで体がこんな風に凝ってるんだなって施術をしながら。
This girl's awesome! This girl is awesome! Thank you for the lyric, Colin! I keep quiet, so let's keep asking questions. This is my chance to turn tables and get some info from her. Ask about her.
ほな、姉ちゃんの話聞かせてくれや。なんや、趣味とかあるんか？
そうですね。展示の本を読んだりもしますけど、ラジオを聞く方が好きかな。
ラジオか。最近はテレビの方がええって思ってたけど、目見えへん人でも楽しめるっちゅうんはラジオのええところやな。
ええ。でも一方的に話を聞くより、こうしてお客さんと直接お話をする方が好きなんです。だから仕事が
I'm sorry that I made it to kill your boss. I'm so sorry.
人と話すのが好き言うんやったらあんたホステスなんか向いとるんとちゃうか？
私がですか？さすがにそれは。
あ、いやいや、ああいう店に来る男っちゅうのは誰かに自分の話がしたいんや。せやからホステスっちゅうのは何よりもまず聞き上手でなきゃあかん。
そういうものなんですか？
そんなもんや。その点姉ちゃんはいい線いっとると思うで。しかし仕事が好きか、そら羨ましいのう。
お仕事好きじゃないんですか？
うん、まあ上司がちょっとな。
そうなんですか。じゃあきっと私は上司に恵まれてるんですね。
Oh, this is the opening to ask about the boss.
店長に出会えて私本当に助かったんです。店長のお店だったから今までやってこれたけど、他のお店だったらとても。
She's pretty grateful towards him. Just who is this guy? Good opening to ask about her
ここの
boss.
店長ってのはどないな人なんや？
店長ですか？そうですね。なんか見た目は可愛らしいです。
なんやその見た目はっちゅうのはまるで実はちゃうみたいやないか。
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Please let me know if audio is too loud or if it's too quiet, okay?
他にいませんよ。そりゃ怒鳴ると怖いかもしれませんけど。
そのなんや暴力を振るうタイプとちゃうんか？
暴力？確かに店長力は強いみたいですね。店長の指圧を受けていっつも悲鳴を上げてますよ。
いやそういう意味やのうてな。
でもあんなに強く指圧してるのに揉み返しが起こることが全然ないってすっごく評判なんですよ。
ゴッドハンドっちゅうやつか。
どうしてもお店に来られないって人のために出張訪問まですることもありますし、いつもお客さんの健康を第一に考えてるんです。整体師としてもそうですけど、人間としてとっても尊敬できる人ですよ。
はあ。
それに以前私も店長に救われたし。
救われた？
とにかく店長は全然怖くないですよ。人は見た目によらないってことで。私見たことないですけど。
おいおい、さすがに笑えんで。
Sounds like Makoto Makira. Makoto Makimura saved this girl too, same as Hako. Guess I'm just gonna have to meet this fella in person and see for myself. And cutscene. She might have fall asleep. Why'd you leave your knife hanging out there? Why'd you leave your knife hanging out there? Yeah, he's asleep.
お客さん、お客さん。
なんや寝てもうたんか。
Oh, poor guy.
相当お疲れだったみたいですね。リンパも全然流れてなかったみたいです。
Oh, shit.
睡眠不足が続いていたんじゃないですか？
ああ、そうかもしれんな。
じゃあ今度は仰向けになってもらえますか？ちょっと枕の準備しますね。
Poor guy.
ったく何してんねん俺は。
あれ？店長？
Oh boy.
え？
We're just waking up and the boss is here.
財布忘れたまま飯食うてもうたわ。
また忘れ物ですか、店長。
おお、戦術中か。いらっしゃい。
Hello. Seems like we both have tattoos.
これはお邪魔やったかな。
この方、店長をご指名でいらっしゃったんですよ。お仕事が大変みたいで、体中カチカチで、私が無理言って施術させてもらったんです。ですよね。
ああ、そうや。
He's so nice in front of her.
ほう。そない体痛めつける仕事っちゅうんも
Oh boy.
興味ありますな。
あれ、店長ハリーですか、それ。
はあ、弟子に任せっきりやったら新規のお客さんに失礼やしな。オプションでハリー行っとこか思てな。
本当ですか？お客さんラッキーですよ。
Oh.
店長、常連さん以外針治療やってくれないんです。
Well, lucky might be
店長の
not the
針
right
中だったら
statement.
お客さんの懲りも良くなるかもしれない。あれ、何の音だろう。
ああ、あかん。大事なもん忘れたわ。お前タバコ買うてこいや。
私？
春やるときわしがタバコで急に火つけるんは知っとるやろ。あ、はよ買うてきて。
Thank you for
私だと時間かかりますよ。
for sending her
大
away.
丈夫や。それまでゆっくりこのお客はんのツボチェックせなあかんからな。
じゃあ行ってきます。
ああ、気ぃつけてな。
I feel like a fight's coming.
はよドス取ったらどうや。固めのあんちゃん。
Dude.
こういう状況も慣れっこっちゅうわけか。
Are you gonna wait until you know for sure she left?
そんな前どこで聞いたんや。
どこもかしこもあるかい。テレクラで引っ掛けた女つこうて派手なリサーチかましとりゃ名も売れるわ。
ほう、いろいろ調べてきたようやな。
Here we go.
なんや、ずいぶん余裕やな。
近江の鉄砲玉がなんか知らんが、的の店で気抜いとるような年寄りの殺し屋相手ならなおさらや。悪いことは言わん。このままおとなしゅう帰れば見逃してるで。引く気はないか。ならゴッドハンドの大サービスや。行くでー。ああ、
Who knew dance moves could be so effective?
やるやんけ。
Because on one hand, from what I've heard, you seem like a bad dude, but also you've done good as well, so I'm just like, I don't know what to believe. Oh!
ただの鉄砲玉やと思っとったが、一味ちゃうな。 何もんやお前。
こっちのセリフや。なよ。
Hello?
邪魔すんで。
やっぱりちんけなチンピラかい。ち
Uh,
ゃんとお仲間呼んどったっちゅう。
no, I actually don't know these guys.
お前の仲間とちゃうんか。
なんやと。
取り込み中すんまへんな。あんたが店長のリー・ウェンハイやな。牧村誠はどこや。
え、リーやと。
何言うてんねん。わしが牧村誠や。
あ
Wait. This isn't.
なんしょうもない嘘ついとんねん。今までそれで乗り切ってきたんかもしれんが、うちらには通用せんで。
なんやと。あ、せやったら。
はい店長、買ってきましたよ。あれ店長。
誠。
なんや
No!
と。
No! No!
おう、ええタイミングや。おかえり、牧村誠ちゃん。
お客さんですか？
おい、さっさ
No!
と出てけや。
逃げろ。
It was her? She's just a girl!
どうしたん
And
です店
she's
長？
blind!
ええから逃げろ。
They were trying to make me kill
店長
her?
店長どこ？
牧村。
That's not matching up!
この子が。
That's not matching up!
邪魔すんな。
I was set up, I think.
おら、おさっとすんな。おれ、さっさと連れてけ。
Oh, don't you fucking dare.
せ。なんやこりゃ。
おっと兄ちゃん、どこ行く気や。
ほんまに。あの子が牧村誠なんか。
ああ、それがどないした。中華はあれ、何もんやね。
あの女は俺の獲物や。お前らの勝手にされたら困んねえ。
そらこっちのセリフやボケ。前、あんたも死んどき。
Oh! Sir, I am so sorry. I tried to kill you, not realizing the situation. I am so sorry.
なんやと。
あんたしか頼れんのや。あよいかんかい。
Okay, I'll take care of it. Sir? Also, Bob, sorry I'm not responding to your message right away. Kind of dealing with some shit, as you can see.
この状況は。
死体の処理が邪魔くさいけどしゃあない。二人ともそのまま蒼天堀に流したら。覚悟できとんな兄ちゃん。おう、やったれ。
Alright, I gotta get out of this. I'm the guy with the gun first. Crap, which way did those guys take that girl? There! I don't know what their end game is, but getting her away from them is priority number one. You guys aren't going anywhere! You assholes, let her
追いつい
go!
たで。なんやわれ。邪魔すんなや。どこのヤクザか知らへんけど、 こっちもその女渡すわけにはいかへんのや。返してもらうで。くそー、この辺ぶっ殺したれや。
We'll see about that. Makoto, you might want to get out of the way of this. There we go. Makoto, I'm so sorry, honey.
おい、立てるか。
その声、さっきのお客さんですか？一体何がどうなって。
クソが、その女は渡さへんで。すぐに仲間が
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
駆けつける。さかい、しつこいの。説明後や。とにかくここを離れるで。
何？
静かにせい。あ、兄貴。
Sonic and Spot to hide.
くそ、どないなっとんねん。兄貴、大丈夫でっか。おい、女はまだ近くにおるはずや。すぐに探すで。応援呼ばんかい。
I gotta get her to a safe place.
厄介なことになったで。
If your pursuers spot you and you're caught, you have to fight to protect Makoto. Approach groups of people standing in the streets and press A to blend in and hide yourselves. Places you can hide are marked on your map with this mark. While fighting off pursuers, keeping Makoto safe should be your top priority. If they grab hold of her and try to drag her off, she'll spend her energy to resist. If Makoto loses all her energy, it's game over. Move through the streets carefully and stay hidden. There's still more than back at the clinic. Best bet's to get her up north to Santobori Street without these bastards seeing her. I've never done this.
行くで。ついてこいや。行くで。
もう大丈夫なの？
せや。こっちやで。見つかってしまった。
I'll fight him off.
行くで。
何なの？一体どうなって。
おとなしくしとれ。また襲われるで。
なんで急にこんなことに。
話は後や。
Fuck.
どうしたの？
ちょっと待っとれ。
Okay.
「店長は無事なの？」
Shoo! Shoo!
気づかれる。
Shoo! Shoo!
ほな行くで。
もう行ったの？
ああ、こっち。
probably have to kill them.
はい。
It's okay. She has good energy, so she should be alright.
あなたは誰なんです？
後でゆっくり説明したる。見つかっ
Okay.
やっと見つけたね。
Hey, hey! Off! Off of my friend, okay? She was nice to me, so therefore, you do not touch my friend one bit. Do you understand that? Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off!
いくれ。おい、危ないから後ろにおれ。
I'm almost there.
よし、行くで。
I get to fight
Gotcha.
more stuff. It's fine.
どこ行ったんや。
気づかれる。
どこにおるんや。
まだなの？
ちょ、黙っとれ。
We're gonna have to fight this.
行くで。ついてこいや。
はい。
こっちや。
大丈夫。大丈夫。任せて。
ねえ、ちょっと。
見つけたで。どうやっちゃな。
Okay. Makoto, you're gonna have to stay strong for me, okay, honey? Wait. Out you go, asshole! That be you!
行くで。おい、危ないから後ろにおれ。
Yep. These fuckers are everywhere!
どんな渡さんかい。
よし、行くで。こっちやで。こっちや。
I'm almost there.
こいつら倒さな先へは行かれへんか。そんなら片っ端から相手したるまでや。
I would say Breaker has really good crowd control. Hey, 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 hey! Oh, my hands are shaking!
もう大丈夫なの？
までもっと遠くへ逃げなあかん。もたもたしてる暇はないで。行くで。ついてこいや。
Fuck, are you kidding me? Okay, I have to get all the way down there.
見つかったか。
Okay. to deal with this shit before.
行くで。
いつまで逃げるの？
もうすぐや。喋ってると舌噛むで。くそー、こっちや。
カイ。
んな余裕ないわ。行くで。ついてこいや。おい、危ないから後ろにおれ。あとはここを突っ切れば奴らを振り切れるはずや。
Come on!
手こずらせてくれたな兄さん。誠ちゃん、渡してもらおうか。
No, thank you.
さあ、しつこいやっちゃの。お前はここでじっとしとけ。
はい。
誠ちゃん、先逃がしてもええで。どうせ一人やったら遠くまで行かれへん。すぐに追いつけるんやからな。その代わりここでお前を確実にぶっ殺す。それからゆっくりと誠ちゃん捕まえて。
Over my dead body, you butt! Let's dance, assholes! You wanna dance? Let's dance! You were saying?
お前ら何もんや。なんであの女狙うとる。
お前そんなことも知らんと。
I'm confused.
どうこうしよう
I was told I was going after a guy
なんやと。
with like a really shady past. This girl doesn't seem shady.
あの女の価値を。とんだ間抜けや。お前は自分が何に足を突っ込んでんのか分かって。
おい、どういうことや。
Okay, is the boss fight over? My hands are shaking. Cutscene?
Oh. ここまで来たら大丈夫やろ。
Oh.
お前大丈夫か。
It's okay.
何を。
It's okay. Majima, comfort her! She is blind and terrified. I know you were supposed to kill her apparently, but be nice.
大丈夫
It's okay. There we go. There's comfort. Thank you.
もう
して店長は。
心配すんな。奴も逃げた。すぐに会えるはずや。
本当に。
That's a lie. I think he died back there, didn't he?
どうしてこんなことに。
Majima? Majima? Put down the knife! No! Put down the knife! No! Bad Majima! No! Majima, no! You find out more about the situation before you do it! No! You put that knife back! The chapter ends just like that? Majima, you better not kill her! I'm pretty sure there's something else going on here! God, I feel like a mom. Or a pet owner, because I felt like I was talking to a dog there. Just don't bad Majima! Inspired since there was a Japanese fan base for Michael Jackson in Japan, and Sonic 3 had Michael Jackson's music in it too. MJ also has a photo himself with a lot of Sonic plushies that are free to look at in Google Images. Oh, so I'm guessing that means, like, because he had, like, such an influence in Japan and in the Sonic games, which is part of Sega in general, I guess they used a lot of his inspiration in these games, huh? Previously, the tale of Kazuma Kitty, yeah.
アジア最大の陥落がカムロ町で起きたある一件の殺し。
Yes, where we were.
その濡れ衣を着せられた堂島組若衆桐生一馬は育ての親でもある若頭の風間を守るべく決死の覚悟で組を抜ける。桐生をはめたのは風間に次ぐ組の幹部堂島組若頭補佐久世剣能会会長久世大作。その最終的な狙いは殻の一坪と呼ばれる土地にあった。巨大な利権の絡むカムロ町再開発計画にとって欠くことのできない殻の一坪。そのわずかな土地をめぐる極道たちの熾烈な争奪戦にある一人の男が桐生を巻き込んでいく。立花不動産社長立花哲。その背後に隠された風間の意志が桐生の運命を大きく変えようとしていた。
Okay, I think I'm gonna go through a little bit of this section of the story, and then I'm gonna save, and then I think we're gonna start wrapping up stream from there.
それで結局立花不動産と手を組んだってことか。
ああ、とりあえずはそこの社員って形だ。
Oh.
社員？へえ、そんじゃ極道からの華麗なる転身ってとこか。ま、そこも堅気には思えねえけど。
So I work for Tachibana now?
そうだな。
となると、お前の殺しの濡れ衣晴らす件は立花不動産が手貸してくれんのか。
立花はもう方々から情報を集め出してる。立花不動産の情報網を使ってな。
Mighty
期待
generous.
できそうか。
多分な。ただ、立花が掴んだ話じゃ、薩の方でももう俺のこと嗅ぎつけてるらしい。殻の一粒の死体から俺の指紋が出てる。
おい、それじゃお前 すぐ殺に手配されちまうんじゃねえか。
いや、それについちゃ立花が殺に鼻薬効かせてる。完全に操作止めんのは無理とし
I
て
have a bruise on my toe right now because I dropped like a bunch of soap on my toe. So every time my foot rubs up on the bruise, I'm just like,
いずれ殺に追われる。俺が街を自由に動き回れんのはもってあと3日ってとこだ。
なるほど。でもやっぱり立花ってのは結構な力持ってんな。殺にも太いコネがあるってわけだ。
そうらしいな。
その件についちゃとりあえず連中に任せるしかねえか。で、お前は今何してんだ？
だから不動産屋の仕事だ。
は？
殻の一粒の持ち主がはっきり見つかるまでの間だけどな。
yeah.
もう一息ってとこまで来てるらしいが、それまでは不動産屋の普段の仕事を手伝えって言われてんだ。仕方ね。
お前が堅気の仕事するって？
ああ。小田っていう立花不動産の幹部が俺の教育係にいてな。そいつとこの後喫茶アルプスって店で待ち合わせてる。だがその前に俺のこの服を何とかしなくちゃならなくてよ。
服？
極道丸出しじゃ仕事になんねんだと。まっとうな仇に見える服を仕立て
That's
て
not a proper business suit?
ああ、お前もしかしてそれで俺のことを呼び出したのか？
Well, yeah, apparently you know fashion.
お前に聞くのが一番。
Yeah, exactly.
お前ならまっとうな仇の服見立ててくれるかと思ってな。
人を見る目があるぜお前。わかった。任せとけ。
Hello, Naruto. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
俺が選ぶよりはいくらかマシだろ。
I will say, I'm not Sammy. I'm Aurora. Whenever the model has brown hair, that's when it's Sammy. Yeah, when I look like this, I'm Sammy. But when I look like this, I'm Aurora. Also, Naruto, I'm just gonna give you a fair warning right now. While I understand that it's in good taste for the most part why you're asking, I will say it isn't my rules to not bring up creators randomly without mentioning like a project or something they're working on or if they're part of the conversation. Just because I had bad experiences like that in the past where certain creators were brought up and it wasn't exactly the best. But I understand where you're coming from. Hikari's doing well. I recently talked to her and it seems like she's doing well. But yeah, I know it's also a rule in Hikari's chat rules as well, so it might not be the best idea. Just as a heads up, okay? Not mad or anything, just want to make sure that I'm consistent with my rules, because again, I had something bad happen when people brought up other people. So, no worries. But how are you?
お前な、それが人に物頼む態度か。
Alright, I gotta get dressed up.
待ち合わせまで時間どれぐらいあるんだ？
そんなにはないな。できればカムロ町で買い物を済ませたい。
それじゃあんまり選択肢はないな。この近くでビジネス用の服売ってる店っつったら中道通り裏のメンズスーツか。
中道通り裏？そんなとこに服売ってる店なんてあったか？
新米のホストがスーツ買いに行くような店だ。
Oh!
高級ブランドなんかは置いてねえが、まあとりあえずの間に合わせにはちょうどいいだろう。
贅沢は言わねえさ。それじゃ行くか。
Buy civilian clothes! I just gotta save real quick. There we go. Alrighty, that is where we're going to be wrapping up our Yakuza playthrough for today. I'm fine, thanks. Finally on vacation. Oh, that's so great. Are you playing the director's cut version? Good fucking question. I don't think I am. I think it's the base version of Yakuza. I think it would say director's cut on Steam if I was playing director's cut. Let me check. My man on his willpower is something I don't understand. He fell in love with self-restraint, and now it's getting out of hand. He used to be literally obsessed with me. Yeah, no, I'm not playing the director's cut. I'm playing just the standard version of Yakuza 0, because that was on sale at the time. Either way, give me one moment, everyone. I'll be right back. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I get a little anxious when you call me on the phone. Somebody said that it fades away, but in the extra it was hard to see that way. It's been a while, I've been out on my own. I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. That way. Found a change when I got older, but the same year came over and over. But the only change that I could feel was the aging of my bones. And then in one October, when the sidewalk almost covered over, well, I don't know the metron, but you both light from the loan. It's been a while, I've been out on my own, and I'm in denial about living life alone. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay. I said I don't like change, but I'm not afraid. I can't keep it together ever anyway. When every page is in disarray, I think we'll be okay that way. That way. Oh! Oh. I always love coming out swinging when it comes to my singing. Oh, thank you for the clapping. I appreciate it. Naruto. I think I'll get Sammy out to sing something. Sounds like a plan, and I think I got something that's pretty solid. It's been so very long since Lady Luck kissed you. Still, you listen for her song and pray that she missed you. Dead inside because you know it's all pretend. Close your eyes cause you're going off the deep end again. You're living for the rush of that royal flush, but you take what you can get. You pay your final ace for a pretty face. Tastes like scotch and cigarettes, and you can't help falling, going all in, though your odds are bleak. Till you break your losing streak. You're living for the rush or that royal flush, but the next best thing will do. You wanna spare your chips on these rosy lips, trying to get me next to you. Cause you can't help needing to believe if I know what you seek. Still you break your losing. Good luck out there, boys. Whew. I will say that's one I think I firmly stole from Aurora, I'm not gonna lie. Because I really do like singing that song. I think I might want Aurora to sing a classic. Well, not a classic per se, but something that I know Love enjoys. Wake up, morning set in motion for me. Clear cut, put on the emotion. Guaranteed, and when they drag me by my feet, pick me up and march me to the beat. Make me complete, I am miles above the street. Staring as I pass me by myself, deceit, and I breathe. Nothing but a shadow, it seems, caught up in routine. Can they see the person beneath? Go by so uniformly, tightly controlled and determined for me, yeah? Showered in fame, my fans adore me. Only way to fuck it up is to be boring. I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah? Get up. Afternoon is nauseous again. Get fucked. God, I'm so pathetic. And when I rip you out my chest, won't you realize you're just obsessed? A fraud at best. Drain the blood from this abscess. Watch me as I eat my heart out, dispossessed, but I breathe. Something's got me doubting, it seems. Am I anything? Am I even a person beneath? The days of bloodstains, cruel and gory, visions of violence are overpowering, yeah? Puking scream my guts out almost hourly, shaving out the numbers of this fucking body. I can read the messages, they come so quickly. Please, I'm begging anybody, come and save me. I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah? I could be a friend or I could be a foe. You make the decision and that's all I know. I could be a sinner, I could be a saint, perfectly devoid of anything I hate. I could be a martyr, I could be a cause. I can be what everybody wants. I could be a canvas, I could be a doll. I don't think I'm something even real at all. I could be a woman, I could be a man. Look into the mirror, tell me what I am. I could be the difference, I could be the same. Try to give me meaning, it's a losing game. I could go to heaven, I could go to hell. Doesn't even matter, I can never tell. Maybe I am nothing, maybe I am all. Baby, make me something before I get the call. Cause I can hear the messages, they just don't let me. I can bear the solitary, don't forget me. I can read the messages, they come so slowly. I don't know a single time and I'm so lonely. I don't get the messages, they don't come to me. Everything that I can say is spoken for me, yeah? Also, hi, Yukari. It's so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna give you a shout out real quick. Hold on one sec. Please follow XR Sweets or Hikari, whichever you prefer. And one thing I will say, if you are not following XR Sweets, you're actually missing crucial lore related to me. So, if you're not following her, the fuck you doing? Anyways, hi, Hikari. I saw you were lurking a lot this stream. Have you been having fun so far? But with that being said, I think I have one more song in my system. And it's a song I got interrupted from singing last time. So hopefully, I don't get interrupted this time. If I get interrupted this time, this song is going to be cursed. I will say, Hikari, you do know this song. He's clingy, he's loving, he always initiates going and touching. It feels just like yesterday. He wanted a four of my personality, so I don't recognize this stranger danger there in my bed at night. But I am wondering what life without me be like. Can I return it, get back the version I like? This one's bullshit. Baby, my man on his willpower is something I don't understand. He fell in love with self-restraint and now it's getting out of hand. He used to be literally obsessed me. I'm suddenly the least sought after girl in the land. Oh, my man on his willpower is something I don't something I don't understand. He's busy, he's working, he doesn't have time for me. My slutty pajamas not tempting him in the least. What in the fucked up romantic dark comedy is this nightmare lately? Okay, he's on this big journey to find a little sense of life and a sense of purpose, but why? I'm right here, I'm waving, the joke can be over now. You're so silly, baby. My man on his willpower is something I don't understand. He fell in love with self-restraint, and now it's getting out of hand. He used to be literally obsessed with me. I'm suddenly the least sought after girl in the land. Oh, my man on his willpower is something I don't something I don't understand. My man's in touch with his emotions. My man will touch me with a 20-foot pole. My man's forgotten his devotion. Where he's going, God only knows. Where he's gone, God only knows. Alrighty, with that being said, that's gonna be it for today's stream. But like always, why don't we raid someone? Let's see who's online. Ooh, we got options tonight. Does anyone have any recommendations? Just because I have so many options, it's hard to pick. Let's see. Oh, actually, you know who we haven't seen in a hot minute? We haven't seen Happyishi. Why don't we go say hi? Provided we have to sit through an ad first, but I mean, not the worst. Not the worst. We can work through that. We can work through an ad. I can crunch through an ad. Okay, let me just get the raid stuff up real quick. Alright, everyone. Remember, when we go into someone else's stream, we're gonna say, Miss Ferrer!